likes being a villain. Donald Trump likes being a villain. Donald Trump has said, any publicity is good publicity. His deepest need, this is what I experienced being with him. His deepest need is to be noticed in every moment. Notice good, notice bad, it doesn't matter. Notice me, notice me, notice me. That's where his attention is in an incredibly complex world. We don't want the President of the United States to be thinking all the time about how to get attention. That's what he does.
Is it true that he chose you to write The Art of the Deal after you wrote an incredibly negative journalistic profile?
Yeah, I'm so glad you asked me. That's a perfect example of that. I wrote a piece about how he was trying to harass tenants in a rent-controlled building out of the building so he could convert it into a luxury condominium. We put that piece on the cover of New York Magazine. The picture was an illustration of him looking like a thug. He was sweating. It was unshaven. He loved it. He loved it. He wrote me a fan letter. He put it up on his wall. How does that make sense?
Because he was on the cover.
Exactly. And at that point, he hadn't been on that many covers, but it's still critically important to him.
So it's the old press agent's adage, as long as you spell my name right.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, he's done a great job. He is a bully. That's the point. He's a bully. And what he does is he substitutes for knowledge intensity. He keeps saying it and saying it and saying it in a small number of words in a society that builds itself around sound bites. It works. It's scary to think that, but it's true.
As they were wrapping up the New York Times interview, they put out their transcript today. Here was the question for Donald Trump. What do you think people will take away from this convention? What are you hoping? Answer, the fact that I'm very well liked.
Yeah. And by the way, second best would be I'm not very well liked, but you noticed me.
Wow.
Tony Scwartz, the co-author of Art of the Deal, now embroiled in conflict with the man with whom you co-wrote this book. The cease and desist letter, trying to get all the royalties back and everything. Do you have any legal fear in terms of him coming after you?